or in your homes to share great stories told on the screen. And today we celebrate that, thanks to the nearly 9,500 voting members of the Academy. They're movie makers, sure, but really movie lovers about to share the films they've loved the most this year. I hope you're doing the same with your friends and your family. Now's the time. Movie lovers unite. Let's meet your announcement hosts, Tracy Ellis Ross and Leslie Jordan.
I am so excited. I went to sleep dressed like this. Now let's go to the Oscars, Tracy. What time are you picking me up?
Uh-oh, Leslie, someone did not read the memo. The Oscars are not tonight. They're on March 27th. This morning, we just announced the nominees.
This is why I hate being hunkered down. I never know what day it is or month.
Please.
This is why I hate being hunkered down. I never know what day it is or month. But if it's not the Oscars, why are you dressed so nice?
This old thing? This is my workout outfit, Leslie. I just threw this on to go to cycling class in an hour. All right, this year's Oscars theme is Movie Lovers Unite, and during this next half hour, we will be joined by some very special movie lovers across the country to help us announce some of the nominees. Are you ready, Leslie?
Wait, I'll be right back. This outfit, it doesn't feel right for the Oscar announcements.
Okay, all right, well, Oscar nominees in most categories are chosen by members of their respective branches, but nominees for Best Picture are chosen by the entire Academy membership. And if you stay tuned to find out how this year you, the fans, will be able to get to vote for your favorite movie and movie moment featured on the Oscar telecast.
Now I'm ready. I love it. Understated and traditional.
Very much understated.
Here are the nominees for performance by an actress in a supporting role.
Jessie Buckley in The Lost Daughter. Ariana DeBose in West Side Story. Judi Dench in Belfast. Kirsten Dunst in Power of the Dog. And Ingenue Ellis in King Richard.
My turn. Here are the nominees for achievement in costume design.
Ooh.
Cruella. Cyrano. Dune. Nightmare Alley. And West Side Story. I'm a little hurt my costume wasn't nominated again. Well, maybe next year. Here are the nominees for achievement in sound. Belfast. Dune. No Time to Die. The Power of the Dog. And West Side Story.
As part of our movie lovers uniting across the country, let's go to Troy, Michigan. Joining us are 11 healthcare professionals from Beaumont Hospital. Reading the nominees is physician's assistant and fellow movie lover, Shantia Bobo Harden, who loves the movie Girl Trip. Shantia, over to you.
Thank you, Tracy. Here are the nominees for achievement in music. Original score. Don't Look Up. Dune. Encanto. Parallel Mothers. And The Power of the Dog.
Thank you so much, Shantia. And thank you to all the healthcare workers at Beaumont and all across the country who do so much for all of us. Thank you. Leslie, wait. Is that an official Oscar pendant? And if so, why didn't I get one?
I borrowed it from your Oscar nominations gift basket.
Ah, okay.
And now, adapted screenplay. The nominees are Coda, screenplay by Sean Hayter. Screenplay by Ryusuke Hamaguchi. and Taka Masaoa. Dune, screenplay by John Spates, Denis Villeneuve, and Eric Roth.
The Lost Daughter, written by Maggie Gyllenhaal.
And The Power of the Dog, written by Jane Campion.
Here are the nominees for Original Screenplay. Belfast, written by Kenneth Branagh.
Don't Look Up, screenplay by Adam McKay, story by Adam McKay and David Sirota.
King Richard, written by Zach Balin.
Licorice Pizza, written by Paul Thomas Anderson.
And The Worst Person in the World, written by Eskil Vogt and Joachim Trier.
Here are the nominees for Best Animated Short Film. Affairs of the Bestia, Box Ballet, Robin Robin, and The Windshield Wiper. Another category for me. Back to back Leslie again. I think they like my announcer voice. And now, the nominees for Best Live Action Short Film.
Well done.
A la Cachu, Take and Run, The Dress, The Long Goodbye, On My Mind, and Please Hold. It's so appropriate that I just announced animated short film and live action short, for I am animated and short.
Oh, Leslie. And now here are the nominees for performance by an actor in a supporting role. Corinne Hines in Belfast. Troy Kotzer in Coda. Jesse Plemons in The Power of the Dog. J.K. Simmons in Being the Ricardos. And Cody Smith-McPhee in Power of the Dog. In just a few minutes, we've got more nominee announcements coming up, including those for lead actor and actress, director, and Best Picture.
The most fun I have ever had at 5:25 in the morning. Not.
You can tell that Leslie and I are bristling. We are bristling with diversity. We are bringing diversity to these announcements. I am Moderna.
And I am sparkling Pfizer.
Leslie, are you boosted?
Why, yes, Tracy, I'm sitting on a pillow.
Okay, joining us is another movie lover, film enthusiast, Reese Feldman. Reese, what's your reaction to the nominees for supporting actress? Tell us everything.
This is such a stacked category. I love it so much. Jessie Buckley for The Lost Daughter. I really loved her and I'm thinking of ending things, so I'm really excited that she's getting recognized for this. Although Olivia Colman's getting a lot of praise for her performance in this movie, it's Jessie Buckley who helps move the story forward from the past. So she's just incredible. Ariana DeBose, hearing her name announced really just made me smile. Simply put, she's perfect as Anita in West Side Story. And for a character that's already won Rita Moreno an Oscar 60 years prior, it's just so incredible to me that she was able to step into this role and just make it entirely her own. Dame Judi Dench for Belfast, 7-time Oscar nominee, already won back in '98 for Shakespeare in Love. She's just so dialed in throughout this entire film and just plays great off of Kieran Hines. And I'm kind of excited to see her maybe get a second win. Kirsten Dunst for The Power of the Dog. This was one I was really hoping for. I mean, that piano scene, gosh, she is such a talent, and I really hope this is the role that she's going to be remembered for moving forward. And I think the success of the movie largely deals with how good she is. And lastly, but definitely not least, Anjanou Ellis. She has been consistently amazing in every role that she's been in for decades, And although she plays a supporting role in King Richard, she really does feel like an additional lead next to Will Smith for just how much power she brings to the performance. So it was just a great category.
What's your take on the costume nominees, or on my costume?
Yours is fantastic, and it's the biggest snub here. It should have been nominated. But yes, Cruella, honestly, a really fun surprise of a movie of 2021, and obviously the costumes are such a focus. It's a fashion movie. The 70s London just does so much for it, and every dress genuinely looks like it deserves to be at the Met Gala. Cyrano, I'm a sucker for period pieces, and the fact that it takes place in 17th century France just feels like it was written for me. The formal wear, the military uniforms, the design at the plays, it's all just so good. Dune, I think, is such a cool nomination because it's a sci-fi movie, and it's really tough to submerge a viewer in the reality of the film, and because of the costuming, it kind of grounds us in this futuristic reality. It's advanced yet familiar. Nightmare Alley, I really liked that. It's just so many different settings. The carnival scenes are great, and the costuming in that is wonderful. And the worlds that Guillermo del Toro crafts, the costumes absolutely match it, and the whole look of the film is wonderful. And lastly, West Side Story. This film, 60 years prior, has already won an Oscar for costume design, and I really wouldn't be surprised if it wins again. The costumes, the color, the attention to detail, the way that each costume kind of speaks to the characters as individuals, it's really just one of the many reasons why I love that movie so much this year.
What categories are you most excited to see coming up?
Oh, I've been dying to see who's going to get nominated for Best Picture. That's one I've been waiting the whole year for.
And do you see any trends? Do you see any trends developing? Anything that's you can cue us into?
I don't know. I feel like it's too early to say. I really love who's been nominated, but I'm interested to see, I guess, also Best Film Editing. That's one that I always love to look out for, and I'm always interested to how the Academy voters decide. So that's definitely another one that I'm kind of really looking forward to.
Well, thank you so much, Reese. It's really been fun hearing your take on all of this, and we'll be checking back in with you later.
Sounds great.
So, Leslie, how's it feeling on your side?
Feeling good.
Yeah?
Yeah. I guess. Hearing your name announced this morning is a moment each nominee will never forget. Not that I would know what an Oscar nomination is like, but a boy can dream.
Oh, Leslie and a girl can dream too.
For those hunker downers just joining us, good morning.
Good morning. And for those who have been watching, welcome back. All right. Now it is time for the rest of the Oscar nomination announcements, including the big one at the end for Big Picture. Here are the nominees for Achievement in Film Editing. Don't Look Up, Dune, King Richard, The Power of the Dog, and Tick, Tick, Boom. Why, Leslie, don't you look beautiful?
Well, thank you, Tracy.
Oh, you're
Next,
welcome.
I get to announce everyone up for achievement in makeup and hairstyling, none of whom showed up at my house this morning. I did this all myself.
You did?
Yeah. Now, here are the nominees. Coming to America, Cruella, Dune,
The Eyes of Tammy Faye.
and House of Gucci.